Live, but I have no game sound. Lovely. So it's going to be silent. I don't know if you can hear it on stream. I'm trying to load the stream up. Nothing's working. Can anyone hear the stream? Noise? Anything? Hello? Not that I'm going to be able to read your comments because I can't get the stream working on my phone. Let me work at that. No game sound. Right, starting it. So, no, it doesn't look like there's any game sound either, which is... That's exactly what we want, innit? Silence. Why? Why not? Anybody else cannot hear the game sound, please just let me know. There's got to be a way around it, surely. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Do we have game sound? Do we have any sound? I'm not hearing nothing. Green Ninja. Hello, mate. Can you hear? Can anybody hear? Somebody in the comments, please let me know what we can hear, if anything. Because at the minute I feel like I'm talking to myself. Whilst eating pizza. Because why not? Need follow up, that's a boy! You can hear me. Can you hear game sound? Because I can't hear game sound, so I'm guessing you can't hear game sound. So it's just going to be me. Which is kind of a little bit annoying, and we don't really want that, do we? Get stuck into Baz. Bazman loves a good man stuck into him. But it's not going to be me. As Ramsel, no front wing. Vintage retires there. I need some game sound. Can we hear game sound? Oh. No, dear. If I leave the session and rejoin the session, will we be able to hear game sound? Let me just check. I think I've got an invite. Yeah, I have an extra invite. So if I leave the session and rejoin the session, we could try... Oh, game! We have sound! Sound! I have sound. Do you have sound? I think we've got... Yes, we got sound! There we go. Sound just in time to say, guess who's out of a session again? It's Shadow Lancer. Well, let's see. Let's see. The bus stops again, and then that's it. Cody is vibing. Thank you for the follow. Cody is vibing. I wonder if that's Cody. He's vibing anyway. I'm vibing. I'm eating pizza. We all love a good bit of pizza. Been a busy week. Let's see. Streamers up late. My bad. Sack me. No, please do. We'll get there. But out of the session so far has gone Paige then, because Shadow Lancer got through. So Paige is out. Acemento and Cryptic. Starting from the back. Racing Avocado turned up. Is he feeling alright? He must have shit the bed. So what are we waiting on now? Waiting on Shadow. Just Shadow wants to get another lap in. Don't need to. Right, man, do go Q1! Right, man, do go Q1, he didn't crash! He's cheating! Somebody else has got it! Ryan Van Doon weaving to celebrate. He's out at Q1. He managed to set a lap time. Biblical scene, says Groove Ninja. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Look at it. Ryan Van Doon set a lap time without crashing. Whoa. The petrol pharmacy in the rear loves playing tricks on the car around here. Was that a good lap? Go even quicker. You have Q2, Q3, you do. No, qualified by Ryan. Ryan Van Doon set a lap. Wow. Shadow Lancer, meanwhile, had P5th. P5th is a thing. P5. Go on, man. A pepperoni pizza's going cold. So there you go then. Where'd you taxi? Oh, I was looking for the top. You taxi down in third behind Racing Avocado, who's managed to get out of bed. Get out of bed. Racing, you feeling alright? Baz Twat. Baz Twat only got B8. You can stick your Pringles. Got me pepperoni. Oh, I've got Pringles actually. Just bought Pringles from Asda. Afternoon, Dylan. I already heard it. So Bazzaboy wants me to lay into Bazman because Bazman's a twat. He's only turned up twice this year, I think. Must be an hard life cutting hair. Flame grilled steak. I got prawn cocktail because I love it fishy. That's why I like Racer's mum. Sour cream and onion. Very nice. Why are we talking about fucking Pringles? Nobody. Look where you started now, Luke. Nobody cares about Pringles. We care about racing. Once I get me pizza, I'll do some proper commentary, by the way. Hello, Ariel. You want to join? Send your link for later races. Someone do a Discord link. What was that? You're a bit of a Pringle cunt. Oh, cult. Sorry. I can be forgiven, can't I? Once I get my pizza, I'll do some commentary for us. In the meantime, you have to watch these twats. Especially that twat there, it's not coming out yet. Who will get out first? First one out, Perpetual Formula. He's after a bit of telly time, the lad. You ever had an Asda cooked pizza? And it starts to go cold, it goes dry and shit. Right, we're nearly there. Have some mid-drink. Got greasy fingers now. I'm going to get grease on my controller so that when League 2 comes around later I'm going to crack. I can blame it on Jake Wilson swerving my question. He knows what I'm talking about. So, Luke then saying to Perpetual, you're not having your telly time, I'm having mine. And he sets off in the Aston Martin, ready to start a lap. Here he goes down into second gear, back on the pedal, grab a Pringle or two, munch down the mic, chew down somebody's ear, and get it all done before we get to Eau Rouge. Let's see if he can survive Eau Rouge. Nice and grips, that car looking nice and tidy through there. He does, and he keeps it in one piece. As Mini Rams will say, I'm going to crash up Eau Rouge. Not on full traction, you're not, you shit. Anyway, moving on. To the end of... Is that Camel Street? Isn't it? Keeping it nice and tidy through. I love that sector. Love that bit of a section. Maybe a little bit more so on the last game than this game, but still, great few corners there. Nice and fast and smooth. Oh, we got a little bit shaky on the curb on the right side on entry there. But so far, kind of a clean lap. Not going invalidating there, he doesn't. The game let him off. He definitely went all four wheels off on my screen though. Keeping it nice and tidy. Look at that. Getting brave there on that left hander. Pop that curve sometimes, it can send you round. And then here's the one that every now and again you just decide, the car just decide you don't want to turn, you hit that wall and left. But he's nice, he's safe, and now it's a matter of power down to the bus stop chicane without actually being a bus. Hey Buzzman, you crashed your hairdresser's car yet? Stick it in right and left, keep it to the right here, power down to the line, short route. 146.3. Go again, Luke, that's shite. Let's move on. 145.7 from Perpetual Formula, followed him in. Oh, somebody's gone. Somebody's gone. Bad Peso's invalid. He's gone. Where? Ramsel's gone there. Let's try to see. There. That's a strange place to lose the car. But, you know, only Ramsel can do that. He's a Ramsel after all, you know. Bad Peso coming to the line, but he is invalidated. Itachi has got a 145.0. I still think he's quicker than that. You can see what tyre is on there. Who have we got next? Invalid Groove Ninja's invalidated. British Giant, that's not British Giant, that's Bob. Bob then, into the bus stop chicane, needs a good exit. It's all about the exit, he's on the soft tyres. Anyone know what the strategy is around here? As Bob goes quick, is the 1:43.9 is a good time actually, even regardless of the tyres. There goes Ryan Van Doom, is he going to do this? Ryan Van Doom, oh, shh, everyone's silence. Ryan Van Doom set 2 laps! He set 2 laps in qualifying! It's a 1:45.1, but that's the second time! Ryan Van Doom has set a lap in Q1, and now he's set a lap in Q2 as well! What is going on? Somebody's took the controller off him! Ryan Van Doom's setting laps! He's not crashed out! Wow! Ryan Van Doom setting laps, but then Race Avocado goes P2 in a 1:44.3. That's a good time on the mediums. That's a really, really strong time on the mediums. Race Avocado should, you would think, be through with that time. But Ryan Van Doom setting laps. What's going on? It's a one-stop, but whoever is going to have some fun today. Oh, is it going to be raining? Let's go with Groove Ninja. Let's go on board with Groove Ninja and see how he does it. Very quick. Now Ferrari. It's a very good, strong team this, by the way. This Ferrari team, Racer Avocado and Groove Ninja. It's just a shame that Racer Avocado can't get his ass out of bed. Into the bus stop. Oh, he slid. Did you see that slide left on entry? That was a very strange thing to see. As he goes quickest with a 1:43.8 on the mediums. There you go, son. That's how it's done. He says, Racer Avocado, you're half a second slower. Come on, son. Get your foot down. Ryan Van Doom, get in the pits quick before you crash, lad. Ryan Van Doom could be through to Q3 there. Imagine that, imagine that. As J Storer is, oh, Vintage gets shaky on the exit. J Storer is invalidated, what I was going to say. And Vintage gets 1:45.6 going into P6 for now. Slower than Ryan Van Doom. Ryan Van Doom's going to, he's in 5th. He's only in 5th time he's been in the wall per session by now. You must like this track. My first WNR podium come on this track. But I think I'm my first podium league racing. It was a P2, not a P3, thanks to Dylan ruining the 2-3 we had. Dry start and then rain to the end. That's tasty. Is that Itachi going again then? I think that's Itachi. Let's have a quick look. It is. There's Itachi going faster this time round. He jumps Racer Avocado with a 44.2. A good lap. Not quite what we was seeing from someone around here. Oh, there's a couple of freaky times in there. That's Groove Ninja on his way into the pits. That's Paul and his out lap. That's British Giant. Is he on a lap? Yeah, he is. British Giant. Let's go on. A balled it a poo on. He did in WNR last season round. My teammate, we was on for a 2-3. Of course, Sweaty Tommy, the Sweaty 2 pence, had disappeared by 3.5 hours. Or some shit in first place, so that didn't really matter. But we was on for a first, second, a 1-2 basically. If you class Tommy as being a 0 because he's a Sweaty 2P and likes to be in the wrong division. P8 for British Giant at 1:45.8. But yeah, and he bowled it. Bazman, you shit! Hey, Bazman at 1:44.7 in the Williams, turning up 2 weeks on the bounce. Dear me, he must have cut everyone's hair by now. Shame he hasn't cut his throat while he was at it. That'd have been alright, wouldn't it? That's what. Luke is on an Alap. Think Vintage maybe on a hot lap here. It's low on fuel. He's not using the RS. So Vintage is not on a hot lap. Who is that just behind him? There is is that Paul? If that's Paul, yeah, it is Paul. As Vintage gets well out of the way there. And we go with Paul. Safru Paul. Formerly known as Oliver. I don't know. Oliver, Paul, Jeff. Why not? Now we've got Dylan or Steve. It's just people just want to make the names up here. It's just make up as they go along. But yeah, here we go in the McLaren. Let's see if McLaren could do something good this weekend, seeing as though they were shite in the real Formula 1. Into the bus stop chicane. Ferrari 1-2, please say Groove Ninja. Now, Racing Avocado crash out, he's shite. Unless he's stoned, he can't do more than 5 lappers. As into P6 goes Paul on the medium tyres. Ryan Van Doom, he's on an outlap. Don't crash! Don't crash, Ryan! You're doing so fucking well. You got through. You're so far, you're through again. Just calm down, alright? As Perpetual Formula swings it in. Look how tidy that looked on the exit there. Swings it across the line. Jumps vintage. Goes into P8. 145.1. Bad Peso about to start his lap. He'll be hoping to get somewhere up into those points. And I think that actually we're going with Bad Peso. Yeah, let's go with Bad Peso then for his lap. Luke is possibly about to set a lap as well. He is around there behind the other McLaren. Let's see how Bad Peso deals with. Ooh, did he lift a little bit there? I didn't see it, we weren't watching. Didn't deal with old Rouge as well as maybe Oaks. Did sound like he lifted him a little bit. I tell you what, ladies and gents and boys and girls and slayers in between, this is very quiet today. It's hard work commentating on qualifying. You should come up. This is why I come on with normally. Give me your best dad joke. I want the best dad joke you got. Bad Peso throwing it in. Nicely done. Stayed away from the apex there though. Could have got a bit closer there, maybe it cost him a 10th. Oh, look, I tell you what, he's threw it through there though. He is, he's launching it into them corners, isn't it? This setup seems quite. Oh, he's lagging. Hey, there we go, that's why then. Wonder what was going on. Bad Peso looking good. So here we go then, and through, we're going to call it the Hilka. Anyone who knows, if you know, you know. The Hilka chicane. And across the line goes Bad Peso P3 on the soft tyres. He's going to start this race on the soft tyres. Maybe hopes he can take them softs to the wet. And if it's going to rain, it makes sense. And he goes P3 for now. Shadow Lancer there. He's about to start his lap. Sure, is that Luke on his in lap? He went into P6, 44.5. He is on an in lap, so Shadow Lancer is the only one left. Everybody else is. Why are they happy, really? Vintage, J Story, British Giant, and Ramsel are all out. Perpetual Formula. It all depends on this lap from Shadow Lancer. So Shadow Lancer can knock Perpetual Formula out here. This could be interesting as we get to the end of this lap then. As Dylan's saying, 3 things certain in life: death, taxes, and Dylan aka Steve bottled it. There's a few more certainties in that in there, let's face it. Ryan Van Doom in Q3! Oh yeah, Ryan Van Doom's in Q3! Ryan Van Doom's in Q3! I've just realised! I've got groups just shouting it out! Ryan Van Doom is in Q3! How has he done that? He's not just set 1 lap, he's set 2 laps. He set a lap in Q3 and Q1 to get to Q2. He's set a lap in Q2, he's in Q3. What's going on? Ryan Van Doom. He managed to finish, he's not crashed. Ryan, what's going on? Who took over for you? Is your missus driving? Dear me. As Perpetual Formula saying he's throwing voodoos at Shadow Lancer. Here he goes, Shadow Lancer out the bus stop chicane. Can he get across the line into Perpetual Formula? He can! Perpetual Formula's out. Shadow Lancer into P5 on the soft tyres. And Perpetual Formula is P11. Out he goes. There you go. Damn, says Perpetual Formula. He had his bollocks crossed there, hoping that Shadow Lancer would crash. But if Ryan Van Doom's not crashing and Shadow Lancer's not, so away we go, and out of the session will go Perpetual Formula. Vintage, Jay Story, the old man's out. British Giant and Ramsel. A little bit of entertainment at the end of that one then. I'm dying. I weren't ready for this today. There we go. Groove Ninja went fastest. He's on the mediums. The softs are Bob, Bad Peso, and Shadow Lancer. I'm Ryan Van Doom. Ryan Van Doom squeezing through on those soft tyres. Only just. Bazman's there. Bazman. What are you doing? Self-esteem is through the roof. He's doing it. Oh dear. Perpetual formula true, especially. Oh, that's what Groove Ninja said. You can start on any tyre. That's a plus, it is. The rain will come in the middle of the race. Question is though, how early will it fall? It said 30 minutes in. I'm guessing a medium tyre would take you to it though. It could be worth starting on the mediums for that reason. Bad Peso, I think, just guessing, knowing what he's like, he went for the softs. Maybe hoping the softs will make it there. It's a long lap round here though, so you've got to time your pit stop right. If you get it wrong, you're on the wet and you're on the dry tyres. In wet conditions, it's a long way to the pit lane. Similar, this is a very tight turn one. We've seen plenty of crashes here over the aerial Formula 1. Bouncing through each other into that turn, very slow, tight corner. You've got to take your time, be patient, stay away from other people, because if you get wing damage at the start of the race on lap 1 round there, it's a long way to the pit lane. As Itachi races off with Groove Ninja chasing after him. The two championship rivals going at it here. Who can get pole? Yeah, can we get a pole? Is there a pole? How do we start a pole? Dylan, do a pole. Can you do a pole, or has it got to be? Has it got to be Wilson who does the pole? If not, just write in the chat. Who do you think getting pole? It's gonna be Groove or Itachi, isn't it? Face it. No Albon either this week, I notice. Oh yeah. Never mind. That twat's gone. For being a twat. Oh, sweets! There's a big bag of sweets you throw. Let's give myself 2 fake. What for that? Oh, yes. A black wine gum. Oh, it's purple. Purple wine gum. Oh, so, come on, get your votes, well, not your votes, get your comments in. Who's getting pole? Apart from Badgeman, and a pole up the arse don't count. Look at that lovely 3-hole rouge. Interesting, Groove Ninjas, I think, got Bob. Is that Bob right behind it? Or Bob on an outlap? I'm going to say Bob will get a bit of a drag then. It's not a bad shout to try and get a drag off someone like Groove Ninja, because they are quick enough to then give you the gap needed through the corners. So you get a drag off them down the straight, you earn yourself a couple of temps. Just try and stay with them the best you can. You're on for a good lap. Perpetual Farmer saying Ryan Van Doom for pole. Hashtag shock the sister. Shock. I tell you what, if Ryan Van Doom gets pole, I'll post naked pictures of myself. Dear me, Ryan Van Doom pole. Ryan Van Doom can't get pole in a race on his own. I'm sorry, he's in Q3. Ryan Van Doom's in Q3. Dear me. That just tells me what the rest is playing. Jay Story, what the fuck are you playing at, mate? Dear me. So here goes Itachi then. What can he set? First lap time in Q3 of the day, and goes across the line at 143.1. Well, he's not set the benchmark low, has he? He's not left anything to be desired in that one. Dear me. Here goes Luke then. Luke tries to try and challenge a 143.1. I tell you what, if he does, dear. Wow. Ryan Van Doom, I mean, you might as well cut half the track and you still won't catch that. As he goes at 143.2, it's close. But yeah, not close enough. I wouldn't have thought so, never. Here comes Bazman, sorry. Here, Bazman towards the bus stop chicane in the Williams. Here comes this twat. Will he cut the corner like he cuts hair? Terribly. Come on, gay boy. Get out them corners. Bazman goes across the line in a 143.4. You are shit. Shadowlancer next. Shadowlancer the next one up. Where is Shadowlancer going to put himself? Is he going to be P4 probably? It is P4 at 148.2. You do park up and have a brew. Ryan Van Doom. He's going to set over that. Ryan Van Doom's going to set a lap in Q3. Ryan Van Doom, a successful lap in Q3. It's a 44.1. I mean, you take your time, mate, but at least you got round this time. Wow. I think Bob is going to be the next one. That's surely Itachi is on the way to the pits. He won't go twice, will he? That's it. He must be on his way to the pits. Ryan Van Doom currently starting P4. Of course, he'll drop down to P9 soon enough, but we'll see. P10, probably. If he beats a 42.9, Itachi did go again! A 42.9! Alright, Itachi, alright, we get it. As Bob goes forth for a 43.9, a whole second off pole. Dear, what is that guy? Itachi! Get a life. Go outdoors. Try the outside world. Dear me. 42.9, what a time. I can't see me get. I'll be happy around Bob's pace. If I get into 43s, I'm gonna be happy. 42.9, what a freak. Get him in the Champions League. Anyway, here we go. Paul, Oliver, John, Ryan, Bob, Jeff. I don't know, whatever your name is. There you go. Across the line. In the McLaren. Paul gets a... Oh, it's a picture. It's a 43.1. Where did he just pull that from? What a lap. Into P2 goes Paul. Brilliant stuff. Groove Ninja then starting his lap. Let's go with a full lap for Groove Ninja. Because I'm pretty sure this time Itachi is on the way into the pits. He's not going quicker than that now. Well, yeah, anyway, he might come back out at the end, but not on them tyres, you know. Ah, dear me. Groove Ninja. What's he gonna do? I tell you what, if he beats this time, the roof's gonna come off. Roof will come off place. If he beats this time, new. Oh, as Perpetual Formula's left the session. Get yourself back in, son. Can you have some of the drugs he attaches on, please? The place is incredible. How about using his internet? Might help you. It'd be a start, wouldn't it? So Groove Ninja absolutely sending it through here. I'm struggling a bit here. I need a drink. Whoa! Been a long week. It's been a long week. So I don't see many people coming out. Is that Itachi on his way out, or is it Shadow Lancer on his way out? Rather not get pulled for everybody's sake. Naked me. I mean, it's worth millions of the picture. Now Groove Ninja only gets second, and he's just missed out on the 42s. Unlucky Groove Ninja. It's a good effort, but it's not quite enough. And Race Avocado invalidating a lap around. It must have been Old Rouge, maybe. Okay. Let's go with him. We might go again straight away. Anyway, Ryan Van Doom. You'd rather not get pole for everybody's sake. You mean you're shite and you ain't getting pole anyway? You're in Q3. That's probably worth a dick pic on its own. Shit. Ryan Van Doom in Q3. He's only had half an hour's kit by now. Well, Race Avocado has stayed on it, so this is what we are going to stay with. Yeah, I know. We don't want to stay with him. That's a nice helmet. That was a really nice helmet, actually. Yeah. Can we see that again? Properly we can. Nice. So, oh dear, every time I try to talk, I yawn. I'm going to make all these racers tired and they're all going to crash. Everyone on an outlap is what I was going to say. So everyone ready to go and sell up time. I think Race Avocado needs it all or nothing on this one because I don't know if he's going to have enough time, enough fuel to do the next one. As you can see, he's not flashing yet though, so maybe he will have enough fuel if he struggles on this lap, which means he had a lot of fuel to start these laps. Because this will be his third lap round, I think, because the last one was invalidated. This one then, what is he going to do? Keeping it nice and tight to the right. He doesn't. He starts to drift out into the middle of the track, and he goes P2 of 43.027. Look at the gap between him and his teammate Groove Ninja. As Luke goes across the line, he's in P5th at the minute. What? P5 at the minute. We'll get there. And then he touches going and killing him. Dear me. We've got Ryan Doom back down there. We've got Bad Peso is out. It's like P10. Paul's on an outlap. Groove Ninja not. Shadow Lancer with the next one. Let's see where Shadow Lancer can go at the minute on a 148.2. Needs to improve on that desperately and drastically as we come in now to the final few seconds of this qualifying session. That is it. No time left. Let's see where they're going to come across the line. The next one across is going to be Shadow Lancer. He's in P9 at the minute. Can he jump right? But Doom, he does. He goes P7. Well, 43.8. Let's see who's next one here. The next one is Groove Ninja. Can Groove Ninja find something special? The man could get pole. He is definitely quick enough to be able to go jump that 42.9 of Itachi. He's definitely quick enough to jump his teammate's time. His teammate only just in front of him by, what, less than 200ths of a second. And here we go then. Across the line goes Groove Ninja. Can he get it? He gets pole! Groove Ninja gets pole! It's a 42.7. Groove Ninja throws himself on pole for now. Where's Bob going to go? Bob goes across the line. And give me a minute. That Groove Ninja takes it. Where's Itachi? Itachi's coming round though. Here comes Itachi. What can he do? Is it going to be enough? Itachi needs to beat a 42.7. It'll be some lap time if he can do it. Itachi out of the final corner of the bus stop chicane. Here goes Itachi's across the line. Can he jump it back? He does. He does. He does eat it by 300ths of a second. A 42.754 to a 42.784. What a pair. What a pair. Those two are unreal. And they both go across line with unbelievable times of a 42.7, separated by 300ths of a second. That is some qualifying session right there. And once again, it's Itachi, the man in the Alfa Romeo, that gets a pole. And it's Groove Ninja in the Ferrari that sells a P2. But Groove Ninja has been coming good in the races so far. So close. Brilliant qualifying for those two. Race Avocado in the Ferrari, putting on P3 in the second row of the grid with Paul in P4. To switch a couple of things around, but we're back. Um, And could have got fourth if I hooked up a lap properly, saying Luke, well, if you could have hooked up a lap properly, you could have got pole, if anyone ifs and buts and that. But Itachi will start pole, Groove Ninja in second, Race Avocado third, Paul in fourth, Luke in fifth, Bazman sixth, Bob in seventh, Shadowlancer eighth, Ryan Van Doom in ninth, Bad Peso in 10th, Perpetual Formula 11th, Vintage 12th, J Story 13th, 14th British Giant, 15th Ramsel, 16th Page, 17th Vatamento, and P18 is Cryptic Alibi. Bringing up the rear as usual. This could be a good start, but again, Groove Ninja has been the one that's not been qualifying quicker than Itachi, but then pulling it out of the bag in a race. Can Itachi make that trend buck? Buck that trend. No, you know what I'm on about. There you go. Bob Shadowlancer, Ryan Van Doom, Bad Peso on the softs, Atamento down at the back of the softs. Everybody else on the medium tyres as we await those 5 famous lights for round 13, I think, in Spa. Here we go. We've got a bit of glitches, but there we go, revving up the engines. The lights have already gone out, and now we go. It's a great start from Racer Avocado on the inside. Racer Avocado might make a double plate here. Can he find a way up the inside of his teammate? He can. Finds his way up. Itachi gets away clean enough, and it's Itachi who leads. Although it does say Racer Avocado, it's Racer Avocado who leads. Itachi got it wrong, and now Groove Ninja's going to jump him. Groove Ninja's jumped him as well, he has. And Groove Ninja jumps. Itachi boy, he's going to have another comeback at him now. Itachi back at Groove Ninja. Meanwhile, Racer Avocado, it's a star dreams. Bad Peso has got in Eau Rouge. Now can Itachi find a way on the inside of Groove Ninja, and he sends it. It's the last of the late breakers. Round the outside this time. I'll give him the inside line for this next right hander. He's going to have to go off track. He might have got one in a 2 round there. And now he concedes to Platers. Meanwhile, behind Bazman having a look at the inside of Luke. Bazman tries to find a way past Luke. Bazman does find a way past Luke. And Itachi. And Itachi massive. Luke finds a way past Itachi as well. And the man who started the race on pole, once again, it's not the greatest of starts, and he's down in P5. Terrible start. Terrible. Further back, Bob has found his way up the inside of Ryan Van Doom. Ryan Van Doom managed to make a couple of places, and both McLarens are out. Both of the McLarens are out. Paul out as well after a good qualifying session from Paul. He's out. Bad Peso teammate out. A terrible start to the race from the 2 McLaren drivers. Both of them are out. And meanwhile, what a start from Racer Avocado. That was completely the polar opposite of the start that Itachi had, and Itachi's now stuck down in P5 with Groove Ninja. A bit of free air to try and get away. Bazman's having a look at the inside, outside. He's switched back. He's got the inside line, but he's not going to take it there. He's going to back out, but Luke might try getting involved in this a little bit as well. Bazman will have some pace sometimes when he takes his finger out of his arse and decides to play. Here goes Itachi having a look at the inside. He does. He sends it from a bit of a distance. Finds a way past. Look at that for a lovely overtake by Itachi. Although Luke is going to try and stay side by side. Look at that. He just needs to get him. There he does. Gets in front, and Itachi back up into P4, but Luke's going to have a run on him on the exit of Eau Rouge. Here he goes, run on him on the exit of Eau Rouge as predicted. Bazman further forward's also going to have a run on Groove Ninja. Bazman's going to have a good run at Groove Ninja. He's going to go over the inside of Groove Ninja. Meanwhile, Luke trying to go around the outside of Itachi, who's going to break later here. Bazman and the Groove Ninja wheel to wheel, belting touch. Bazman gets a little bit shaky, and that puts him free wide there. Bazman losing positions, but manages to only lose one to Itachi. Stay in front of Luke for now. Luke's trying to find his way around the outside. Luke around the outside and then clips the back of Itachi. Broke too late, and Luke's got damage, and that takes him out of that battle. Meanwhile, let's go back to Itachi and Bazman as Itachi clips the back of Bazman, but they stay alive. Both of them stay alive still. Now Itachi up the inside of Bazman. There's Bazman's car. Breaks that bit better. A little bit later, but then better, and then around the inside. Bazman, lovely little switch back from Bazman, trying to go back around the outside again. Itachi holding him off so far. Itachi manages to hold him off. Bazman swinging this way and that, trying to find a way past. What a battle this is turning out to be. Meanwhile, the Ferraris can disappear off down the road, and Bazman can try and squeeze up to the back of Itachi. And meanwhile, look at where Ryan Van Doom is. Although then he runs wide and runs off the track and lets Shadowlancer pass. But Luke getting a little bit Two push, went late on the brakes. And could Bob have a run at Basman here? You know, Bob could have a run. He's using everything he's got. Bob's going to have a run at Basman. He's going to have a look, but he's going to slot back in behind. Drive around the outside, and them soft tyres giving him so much more grip. What a start to the race this has been. And meanwhile, Basman is still attacking. Itachi. Is he going to go up the inside here? Not yet. He's not going to stay with this battle. Into the pits goes Luke, Cryptic, and Jay Story, all darting into the pits. I know there was damage with Luke. I'm not sure about Cryptic and Jay Story. Guessing so. Otherwise, it'd be pretty pointless to pit right now. But into the pits, there you go. Here goes Basman on Itachi again. DRS wing is open. He has got a bit of that ERS left. This should be a nice, easy pass. Yes, goes cruising by and back up into P3. Basman, but Itachi's like getting around the outside. Itachi will do it around the outside and then go on slider. He's saved it. If he saved it, he has just about saved it. And then he went wheel to wheel with Bob. I think there was a little clip, but Itachi managing to cling on with desperation there and stays alive. Right, Madu meanwhile trying to find a way around Shadow Lancer while Perpetual Formula lags all over the show. And out is Luke's out. Luke is out. Oh no, Luke, he's out in Eau Rouge. It was going so well. There he is, out in Eau Rouge. It was seemingly going so well. We have a VSC now. Race Avocado putting second on his teammate. Look at that. As those two Ferraris on for a 1-2. It was going so well for Luke. It's not bad qualifying and then bang. How much we're betting that Ryan bins it on the first lap? He says that and then he bins it. Not bad for the first league race in months. No, I mean if you want, mate, you're quite welcome to do commentary instead. We are looking for a new League One commentator. As in comes the VSC. Itachi, he's going to try and stay with Basman. Meanwhile, Bob's on the back of this as well, and they're going to be in a bit of a DRS switcheroo style train unless Basman can pull onto the back of Racing Avocado, who's been passed. Racing Avocado's been passed by Groove Ninja. What happened there? What happened there? Not a clue, but Basman now sitting duck to Itachi. Is he going to be a sitting duck to Bob here as well, actually? He's going to be a sitting duck to Bob as well. Bob's going to go on the inside, and Basman, and they're going to be wheel to wheel through here. Basman's going to have to try and hold it around the outside, still wheel to wheel. Yeah, there's a little bit of a touch of wheels, and Basman manages to keep his nose in front just about, and now he can set back off in front of Itachi as a bit of defending from Bob on Shadow Lancer just to make sure he doesn't find his way through as well. Good defending it was. Now Shadow Lancer trying to get involved in this DRS switcheroo, we're going to call it. Because every time they get on that Kemmel Straight, there's a different leader through it that gets overtaken, becomes a sitting duck because of the DRS. And Basman needs to get back within that second of Itachi if he wants that to continue. Itachi's off in chase of Race Avocado. I'm not sure why Race Avocado ended up behind Groove Ninja on the VSC restart. I'm not a clue, unless he had to stop dead on the straight and Groove Ninja got a run at him, or unless he decided to switch. I can't see him deciding to switch. I don't see why he'd do that. Luke leaves the session. He's head down, tail between his legs. And a good start. Basman has slipped out now of that second window of Itachi, meaning that this is going to be a freeway battle now between Basman, Bob, and Shadow Lancer has managed to throw himself onto the back of it as well. Here we go then. Here goes Bob. On. He's not going to go for him just yet. Basman is too far out. Itachi is off in chasing them Ferraris. It's not a massive gap separating any of these guys at the front, really. There's not much between all of them right now. Oh dear. I tell you, on the way Shadow Lancer slips off the back of this, but Bobby's going to get the move done on Basman. I'm pretty sure of that as we go down Kemmel Straight in towards this one of the best battling corners of the track. Yeah, and in front before the braking zone as I expected, and that will slow Basman down for another lap, giving Itachi a bit of a chance to try and catch these two Ferraris. Now he's settled down. Groove and Racer have swapped background now. Oh, Groove's gone! Groove's gone! He's spun, he's lost it! Groove Ninja's lost it, he's gone! and he's managed to get it back round. One from a 1-2. Groove Ninja's almost out of the points. That's disastrous from Groove Ninja. Down into P9, and now Racer Avocado has a comfortable lead, and Itachi has a time penalty. Let's see what that is at 3 second. It is a 3 second time penalty for Itachi, meaning that Racer Avocado is in really good position here. Groove Ninja will be kicking himself. He'll be absolutely kicking himself. Bazman needs to try and stay with this Alpha Tauri in front of him to try and stay away from Shadow Lancer behind him and be stuck in that switcheroo train at the minute. Oh dear, what a race. I'd say it's been an opening 5 or 6 laps. Unreal. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. This track bringing some great racing about us. It is starting to dull up though, so there is rain coming to throw a spanner into the works later on. We have lost from this race both McLarens of Bad Peso and Paul, and we've also lost one of the Aston Martins in Luke. Go then. Bazman trying to close onto the back of Bob, but he's not close enough. He's not close enough. He's going to have to stay behind. He's going to have to stay behind. Bazman's lost a lot of time on that lap, and he stays behind. And Bob on them soft tyres, hoping that they last to the rain, I would have thought. Bazman runs wide there, probably picked up a warning for that one. And we can think, go have a look how Vintage is doing. Vintage closing onto the back of Ramsel, trying to stay within a second of him. Having a good race down here in P8. Nice and comfortable and steady. He's got British Giant not far behind, with Groove Ninja wanting to get himself back in a good position as well in P9. There's Groove Ninja after that spin. Was definitely not what he wanted. Bazman meanwhile is getting close. Tremenso's disqualified. Tremento disqualified. Not sure what that was for, what that was about. But Tremento's been disqualified and he's out of this session. I'll have a look for that in a minute. But first, let's stay with Bazman. There is the gap between those 3 cars of Bob, Bazman and Shadow Lancer. There's basically nothing between them. If rain is coming, it will come lap 12, and then you can pit at lap 13 for Inters. Yeah, maybe. It looks like it is coming soon. Bazman will have the DRS run at Bob. Is he close enough this time? As Racer Avocado also picks up a 3 second time penalty. Those 2 at the front, you might be going quick, but if you can't keep it clean, it's not good. I see rain. I see rain. Here we go then. Bazman stays in behind Bob, but the rain has arrived on lap 7. So it's not lap 12, Ariel. We're on lap 7 and the rain's arrived. And this could throw a huge spanner in the works. Those guys on medium tyres that was waiting for the rain have possibly not had as much benefit as the Oaks, as the soft tyres have been able to stay with them. There's no apologies, mate. We're all allowed a good guess, but you was wrong. Shadow Lancer having a look at Bazman. Bazman seems to be struggling a little bit. Not sure why or what. Maybe he's just them medium tyres. He's struggling with them for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Oh dear. Shadow Lancer not exactly hitting the apexes. Meanwhile, British Giant is moving towards Vintage. Groove Ninja did get past Vintage as well. British Giant now is going to want a piece of that as well. 5 laps out, Ariel, yeah. 5 laps out. The rain has already arrived, so it's come early. Earlier than expected. Now, Bob, is he going to have a look at Vintage up the inside into the bus stops again? He's not. He's going to sit behind for now. Look at the braking though, you see. He's struggling just slightly. Back on the power we go. Is he going to find a way past Vintage this time round? Bazman is also close up in front to Bob, so we're going to have to keep our eye on that as well. Groove Ninja's done well to try and stay with it the best he can. As we stay on board with British Giant here, we may have to switch because Groove Ninja's going to have perpetual formula up ahead. Groove Ninja on perpetual formula. There he is. Yeah, that's done nice and easy and early. We're going to now watch British Giant gets it done nice and easily and early as well on Vintage. And both of those guys make up a place. Bazman didn't make the place up on Bob. So we'll go to the race leader. Look at that. That is the gap. Just a half second separates first and second place. And a half day's sleep separates me from being awake, I think. So still anybody's race, and now this rain has come. It will be time to pit soon. Has anybody taken the chance? They have. So Ramsel has took the chance. So has Cryptic and so has Jay Storer. They have taken the chance and they've moved to the inter tyres already as the rain comes down here. It is a long lap. If you don't get in and get them tyres on, you could be in all sorts of trouble. But at the same time, if you get them on too early, you could also be in that same amount of trouble because it's a long lap. A Swanshanks with 100 bits! Swanshanks coming in with 100 bits. Thank you very much, Swanshanks. If you've only just come, Swanshanks, you've missed what's been a great start to this race. We are on lap 9 of 22, and Racer Avocado now back under pressure from the man who started pole and slipped down to P5 before the end of the first lap, has clawed his way back up and is now surely about to come across and take the lead. DRS wing is open. Here goes Itachi on Racer Avocado. Itachi, he's got rid of one Ferrari by the way of it spinning. Is he going to get rid of the next one? Racer Avocado tries to cling to it, but he can't, and Itachi's back in the lead of this Belgium Grand Prix. Brilliant stuff from him. Bazman again, still staying behind Bob. Losing a lot of time there behind Bob. I don't know why he's not trying to get past. Has he used all his ERS? He's not. So Bob's hardly using it. He's struggling somewhere along the line as Itachi now starts to stretch those legs and create a bit of a gap to Racer Avocado behind. So as we approach lap 10, Itachi leads this race now after a disastrous start, clawing it back. Racer Avocado then the Ferrari in P2 as the rain starts to fall, and he starts to fall away from Itachi. P3 is Bob, there you see him. Bob followed by Bazman who's in P4, Shadow Lancer in P5. Oh, Bazman's found a way past him. Bob's gone! Bob's gone! Bob's out of the race! Oh no, Bob, how's he done that? He's off over there. No, Bob. Oh dear, dear, dear. Bob is out of the race. He was going so well. So well. And now he's out of the race. Oh, it's a disaster. He went on the left hand side as well. And the safety car means every one of these will go into the pits. Those three that tried the inters at you know, it was a good try, but it just wasn't good. It just not going to work out now. Itachi regains the lead of the race and will follow the safety car with Racer Avocado in second, Bazman in third, Shadow Lancer in fourth. Bazman needs to hold it together now in the minutes. Groove Ninja's gone hard. Does he know something we don't? Groove Ninja's gone hard tyres. Is that a mistake? Surely that's got to be a mistake. No. Perpetual Formula, British Giant and Vintage all inters. Ryan Van Doom stays out in the mediums. Well, that's Ryan Van Doom for you all over, isn't it? Ryan, get in the pits, mate. What are you doing? Maybe again he knows something we don't. Page in P10 on the inters. No, Cryptic jumps are I think there in P10. He's on the intermediates as well. Page on the inters. Ramsel on the inters. J-Story on the inters. So everyone apart from Groove Ninja and Ryan Van Doom. Ryan Van Doom we understand because it's Ryan Van Doom. But Groove Ninja? Lap 13 for inters. But that makes no sense. Why would you do that? Very, very strange decision, and like I say, maybe he knows something we don't know. But surely that was the time to pit for Inters. Maybe it's a mistake. We'll find out at the end of this lap if he comes back in now and loses all of those places behind. He'll drop down to, I'm guessing, about P9, just in front, in that gap in front of Cryptic, maybe. Although that gap is closing quickly, so he may not drop into that one. He may end up around Page and Ramsey. In fact, right now, I'd say he's more likely to end up around the back of Ramsey. So Groove Ninja could pit for the hard, from the hards to the Inters if he didn't mean to go to the hards. I'm not sure, he might have meant to go to the hards. If he meant to go to the hards, that's a strange decision indeed. Let's see now, let's go and have a watch and see where Groove Ninja goes. Yes, into the pit, so I'm guessing that was a mistake, as Ryan Van Doom gets a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Vintage behind the safety car. I don't know why they call it severe, but, and he's also going to have to pit, I'm guessing, for a wing change now. Oh, and tyres. So it's not been a great race from Groove Ninja. Maybe I jinxed him. Is that going to change from the medium? He's put fresh mediums on. Ryan Van Doom's out of the race. It's as simple as that. Groove Ninja managed to get out in P8 then, so he jumped out in front of Page. Cryptic pit again. I think he just likes pitting and being at the back, to be honest. So yeah, Groove Ninja gets out in P8, but it's not been a good race from him. We were talking at the start of the race how the race always seems to, qualifying always seems to be in the favour of Itachi, at the race in the favour of Groove Ninja. And after lap 1, when Itachi dropped from 1st to 5th and Groove Ninja was up there with Racer Avocado, you thought, maybe here we go again situation. Only thought, by the time the safety car was out, Groove Ninja to have spun and I've been down in P9, P8, P calling him back to P7. Then he gets pitted and goes on the wrong tyres. I'm guessing that was a Codemasters thing and he's on the wrong tyres and has to pit again, and now he's in P8. So the Ferraris look good on lap 5 for a 1-2. On lap 11 they'll do well to get a couple of podiums out of this. So I think we may see the safety car come in this lap, because Jay Storer is closing to the back of this. So I'm guessing the safety car will come in this lap because he is in the same sector, or he will be in the same sector. This is going to be a late call. Let's watch for those lights going out. Is it going to be a late call on the safety car? It's not. Safety car staying out another lap. That'll give me a chance just to grab a drink, I think. So the safety car, I'm pretty sure, will be in this lap, and we are. Ryan Van Doom has stayed out on mediums. He's crashing in Eau Rouge. There's no two ways about it. I'm willing to put money on that. Ryan Van Doom is going to crash in Eau Rouge on the safety car restart. Why has he not come in and got inters on? Why is he on those medium tyres? You can see now the track conditions. Let's go on board with Itachi. Look at the track conditions. You can see standing water in places. This is Inters conditions. There is no two ways about that. That is not a dry track. So Ryan Van Doom about to become the next DNF in this race after getting to Q3. Unless he boxes at the end of this lap, which is just ridiculous. He should have done it at the end of the last lap, and he might have let him catch up. Or he might not have done, but he'd have been close to it. Safety car will come in this lap though, so be prepared. Basman also on a 3-second time penalty, I think. Let's check them penalties. Yeah, all 3 seconds apart from Vintages, who will probably get that removed. So let's see what this restart will bring. Racing Avocado needs to pounce on Itachi, but Itachi's quite good at these restarts. Besides, it's quite easy out of here anyway. You just take the restart up to bus stop and you exit bus stop and you put the foot down on the exit of bus stop while the other car's still trying to get its car straight, and you've got the run into turn 1. Unless you can somehow back the pack right up in, absolutely bolt your way through the bus stop and give yourself a nice distance to the car in front so it doesn't get you back on the Camel Street. Let's go on board then with Racing Avocado so we can see when it actually does bolt. As you can see, this is wet tyre condition, into tyre conditions, sorry, not wet. Oh, Racing Avocado nearly went into the back of Itachi. Ryan Van Doom is on the medium tyre, so he's going to be in trouble. Here we go then, where's the restart? He's gone, Itachi on the exit, as I said, there it is. And Racing Avocado didn't quite go. I don't know what was going on with Racing Avocado, but they both bolted away, and now Itachi could maybe be under pressure. We're going to stay with it a little bit. Ryan Van Doom pits now. That was so stupid not to do it on the lap before, Ryan Van Doom. And now here we go. Page is finding a way past Cryptic. Page and Cryptic battling, but that's not what we're watching. We're watching to see if Racing Avocado can find a way up onto Itachi. Here we go. Can he get a run at him? It's now or never. If he doesn't get it now, he's never going to get it. He's got a bit of a run. He's got a bit of a drag, but it's not going to be enough. And Itachi leads after the restart. And away he goes. He may have just been released there to go and cause some damage. I'm going to go to British Giant actually. British Giant. Oh dear, sorry. British Giant is closing onto the back of Perpetual Formula again after slightly being dropped. Looks like Shadowlancer has caused problems behind. Look at the biggest gap there. Vintage also having a big gap to British Giant now. Has fell off that pace as a lot of them now will start to struggle a little bit. I hope it don't rain in League 2, which it's definitely going to rain in League 2. I am no good round here in the rain, and I will find a way into the Old Rouge wall. So a DNF coming for me in the next race as well. Ryan Van Doom is Cryptic spun. I think Cryptic spun and lost it there. Let's go to Groove Ninja, because Groove Ninja is going to be the next one with a real possibility of an overtake, you would think, unless British Giant can find it on Perpetual Formula first. Here goes Groove Ninja in the Ferrari, trying to get his way past this Aston Martin. He's going to stay on, right on it round here. He's going to try and find a way past early. He's at a lift. He's going to stay behind, maybe get the move done into the bus stop chicane as Vintage runs wide, and he gets it done before him. He tries to pin Vintage over to the right side of the track. Vintage rather too experienced for that, forces his way back across, and Groove Ninja finds a way through. Ryan Van Doom picks up another time penalty. Oh, Ramsel there trying to get on the back of Vintage as well. Ramsel trying to find a way past Vintage. Is he? No, let's go further forwards to British Giant. British Giant closing Perpetual Formula down heavily, and both of them are right up behind Shadowlancer. Sorry, I was going to call him Ryan Van Doom. It's Shadowlancer, same person really, isn't it? In many ways. I was looking forward to this race, but got done out from Dirty Paul struggling early on in the Dirty ruining him. As here goes British Giant up and tucked him behind. He's not tucked him behind enough of Perpetual Formula, and if Perpetual Formula breaks early, British Giant will get him. No, it doesn't. British Giant should have been tucked in behind, and wasn't. Jay Story gets his way past Page. There's Page, and Jay Story, she runs way wide there and way wide again. Beat wide load. Anyway, moving on. British Giant closing on to Perpetual Formula once more. Perpetual Formula keep it nice inside it, and here goes British Giant. No, I thought he was going to get a better exit than Perpetual Formula. I just presumed I knew what I was talking about when I didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Itachi has disappeared off in the distance of Race Avocado, nearly 2 seconds clear. Race Avocado second, Basman third, Shadow Lancer and fourth has managed to put a second on Perpetual Formula, who is now defending hard from British Giant. All the while, Groove Ninja is catching closer and closer, and Race Avocado has another time penalty. Race Avocado's got to watch them time penalties a little bit now. That is the penalty situation. I'll leave that on there so we can keep our eye on it as it progresses. British Giant has lost a little bit of time here to Perpetual Formula, so maybe got it wrong while I was messing with the telemetries. So Groove Ninja has closed up onto the back of British Giant before British Giant has been able to get the move done on Perpetual Formula. Ramsel as well is going to try and get on to Vintage and try and get onto Vintage, dear me. I hope he's not. Both married men, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so Ramsel closing Vintage down. Let's just see. British Giant is going to have to run at Perpetual Formula on the exit. Now, can he get a decent run? Perpetual Formula's held it together nicely through there, and it needs to be a good one. It needs to be a really good one. They're both using the RS, I would believe. British Giant was, and he's going to slot him behind again. British Giant. Perpetual Formula doing well to hold British Giant off. Meanwhile, Cheryl Lancer is starting to get a gap to him, but falling away from that front three of Itachi, Ray Avocado, and Basman. If I hadn't picked Senna, I would have picked Itachi, and that would be a 1-2-3 for me for the fantasy, I think. I'm pretty sure I've got Racer and Basman in there. This Giant is going to be under big pressure, you would expect from Groove Ninja any time now. Ramsel wave. Oh dear! Another time penalty, and the fact that Vintage has none at all means that Ramsel is effectively 6 seconds behind Vintage now. So in a little bit of trouble. Hey Jones is Senna, there he is, Senna. I did pick you. So when you win later, you're doing it for me. You have a chance to go top of the standings today as well. I think Senna is he 26 points clear to something. You could go joint, a fastest lap and a race win would be good enough for you, I think, to join me at the top of them standings. I'm not 100% convinced on that. I'm not too sure where I am or the gap. But your time has arrived, pretty much. You won't win for me. You'll win just because you're in the wrong division, mate. Because you wanted to validate your life. We know that. So these are in a little bit of a drag train now. A drag train. A little bit of a drag train now. They're just going to be stuck one behind the other. British Giant can't get close enough to Perpetual in the right places. So there we go. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Randoom's still in the race. I mean, yeah. Technically, yeah. Actually, no. Well, quite possibly his best finish of the season. If he finishes the race, it might even be his only finish of the season. But quite probably the best. With 6 laps to go. We'll see. We'll see. 6 more laps and I can go put my feet up. The real interesting thing here, if you look at the time penalties, if there's a safety car right at the end of this race, Shadow Lancer could win this. So, yeah, let's keep our eye on that one. Groove Ninja still cannot get close enough. The dirty air is terrible around here. Now, Perpetual Formula's lagging a bit now as well. That's not going to help. As we do watch these freeze list time, let's go on board with British Giant and see where he's losing his time. He's on the power there, not quite. Maybe early enough. Maybe early enough, but it's the dirty air through here that he's got to watch. Dirty air in the rain through there is terrible. He manages to get up there, and by the time he catches, he's too far off. What's that? Yeah. I don't. Oh yeah. I'm being passed a box of sweets. I know. So yeah, you can just see it's just a drag train now. And go and watch a little bit of the leader. It actually doesn't get much screen time really, does it? So let's give him a bit of that. He has took this league by storm. He's been really, really good since joining, and he's only got better and better and better as it's gone on. Absolute freak of a man. So quick. Oh man, we have Groove Ninja. Groove Ninja's on the back of the British Giant here. Groove Ninja on British Giant. Maybe we'll get some action. Looks go around the outside. British Giant puts his car in the right place for now. But could be under pressure going into the bus stop. Here goes Groove Ninja onto the outside. Groove Ninja on the outside of British Giant. British Giant trying to roll down the inside. Can he keep it? Can he keep it alive? He's going on the outside line, but he might get a good run here. If he gets a good run, he could be in a good place. Into the next corner. Groove Ninja gonna stay there for now. Look at these two as they go, and the Codemasters won't give me a good camera angle until now, and it's a bit too late. On the inside still is British Giant, and he's gonna wiggle and he's gonna get stuck behind, and British Giant's gonna have to concede that place. Will he get the run back out of O'Russo? Let's go on board with him and see what it looks like, and see if he can get that run out of O'Russo. He can't quite, and Groove Ninja is now free to go off and chase down Perpetual Formula. British Giant just couldn't cling on to it. He must have made a bit of an error somewhere, and he gave up a bit of time to Perpetual Formula, and that opened the door for Groove Ninja to come and take it. And now Groove Ninja will go off and chase to try and see if he can make up another place. Good stuff there. Quite interested in my sweets now. It's been a weird race. It was lively at the start, it got a bit quiet now. We've had so much action, but we've also had so little amount of action as well, haven't we? Quite strange. Quite strange indeed. Cheryl just needs to push a little bit more and use next few laps. He could try and close that second to Basman, but at the same time I don't think he'll want to risk losing it too much. Cryptic on the back of Page. Cryptic catching Page. Careful. You'll need a doctor to correct it. He's backed out of it a little bit there. We're going to stay with Groove Ninja because I'm pretty sure at some point Groove Ninja will be able to close down Perpetual Formula. It's just a really quiet race, this, and it's a really, really dull race now. There is a lot that could potentially happen, but none of it seems like it. Does it? Here go Groove Ninja. Groove Ninja and Perpetual Formula switch for some reason. Not sure why. Maybe a bit of a lag. Tell you what, Perpetual Formula, hats off to him. He's had a great race here. Holding off first British Giant and now Groove Ninja. Both of them guys technically faster than him. So he's done a really, really good job at keeping them behind. All credit to him. In fact, to tell you what, for me, Perpetual Formula was possibly on the driver of the day here. What a great drive. Racer Avocado has managed to get quite a bit of a gap to Bazman now, so those two at the front looking quite comfortable to stay as they are. All the time. It's quite boring now, isn't it? It has been a really, really good race, don't get me wrong. Died off a little bit now, and we are going to go and sit with the race leader because he deserves it. Race Avocado has pushed him all the way. In fact, Race Avocado's closed the gap. So it's maybe not quite over yet, although he would have to pass him and then put quite a bit of time on him to come out on top. I don't think it's likely, but not impossible. Yeah, anything could happen there. So rain is coming down now. It's not wet conditions. I bet full wets wouldn't go with this round here. And I'll tell you what that means. Old Ruse could get really tricky these last couple of laps. As Pro Oliver rightly saying, that spin was costly for Groove. It was very, very costly, possibly to the extent of costing him a race win. It was that costly. Well, it happens. Just gotta get over it and get on with it next week. Hope for the best. Meanwhile, British Giant is trying to close back up onto Groove Ninja, but neither of them are really doing anything, are they? Perpetual Farmers had a great race. Just 2 more laps to go. Where's my drink? There it is. Right, we're going to go down now and look at Groove Ninja, because Groove Ninja's got close. His Perpetual Formula. Oh. He's lagging all over the show, Perpetual Formula. I don't actually know where he is. But this could get interesting. Perpetual Formula, don't disconnect now, mate. Not now. Now is not the time for a disconnect. I hope he doesn't. He's had such a good race. I hope he doesn't. That'd be a disastrous way to end this race for him. Look, he's all over the place. Groove Ninja perhaps may not want to overtake him. Here he goes, oh, here he goes, he's going to have a run on the inside. Groove Ninja is going to be dangerous because he won't really know where he is. Groove Ninja and Perpetual Formula, wheel to wheel, did they touch? They might have touched. He's going to have to, oh, I don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on. Exactly, with another time penalty means that Racer Avocado just needs to make the move down on track, but he's lost 3 seconds. But Perpetual Formula over, Ramsel almost lost it. Ramsel almost lost it while waiting to heat up, but I don't know where Perpetual is, so it's so hard to commentate him because I don't know if he's actually alongside him or not. I'm guessing he went alongside him. I'm guessing he went wheel to wheel around there. I hope it looked a lot better for Groove Ninja than it did for me. If not, he did well there to not go all over. But let's just watch. Let's go on board with Perpetual Formula. Look at this lag. That is horrific. I mean, Groove Ninja maybe just taking one on the chin here and just saying, look, it might not be worth trying. It might not be worth trying to pass him. Ramsel, meanwhile, man, Ramsel and British Giant could be worth a shout here. Ramsel, can he find a way around British Giant? He's going to have a run at him now in towards the bus stop chicane. Can he find a way around? He's going to try on the outside. He's going to die the inside last second. It was a late move, and British Giant had it covered just about. British Giant stays in front for now, but as we enter the last lap of this race, it's heated up suddenly out of nowhere. British Giant defending from Ramsel, while Perpetual Formula does something in front of Groove Ninja. I'm not quite sure what it is he's doing, but he's doing something there and it's keeping Groove Ninja behind. got 2 battles to watch as we go up Kemmel Street. In my opinion, if they don't happen before then, they won't happen until bus stop, and we'll catch them back up then. But here goes Groove Ninja this time on Perpetual Formula. Surely, going up into the braking zone. Groove Ninja, can he brake later than Perpetual Formula? He can, and he gets himself in front. Perpetual defended it so hard for so long. And I tell you what, that time penalty is now going to cost him to British Giant as well. And British Giant is so sad for Perpetual Formula, was doing so well, and now he's going to drop down to P7 at the end of this race. We're going to go to the man, the myth, the legend. It was an epic pole battle. He won it by 0.03 of a second to Groove Ninja as those two went at it again. It was another disastrous way to start the race as the lights went out, and before the end of the first lap he was down in P5. But I'm sure he's the championship leader now. He is the championship leader coming round to the bus stop chicane for the very last time. Here goes Itachi in the Alfa Romeo. It's League 1. It's round 13 at Spa. And Itachi takes the win in Belgium again. And he wins with Rage Avocado in second. Bazman comes on for a strong P3 here, it looks like. And make sure you don't crash out the last corner. That'd be a Bazman. Bazman for a strong P3. Shadowlancer, well, what a performance from Shadowlancer to be up there for a P4. Groove Ninja closed him down in the last lap, but not enough. I jumped him somehow. There must be a timing glitch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to swap back. British Giant in 7, Cryptic DNF. Where is Perpetual Formula gone? Did Perpetual Formula lag out, I'm guessing? I don't know. Groove Ninja 5th, British Giant 6th, J-Story in 7th, Perpetual Formula P8. Ramsel P9 and Page rounding out the top 10 with Vintage just behind in P11. Ryman Doom in 12th. Well, it was a good race. Let's see if we can get Itachi, Racer and Bazman in. After I've got the standings together. I think we're waiting for Ryman Doom to cross the line. Had to put himself in a wall, didn't he? Just had to. It wouldn't be Ryman Doom if he wasn't in a wall at some point. A good race though, really. It got a little bit boring at times, but it's a good one, that. With the winner once again, Itachi. New follower, Warlad. Welcome to Parabolical, mate. Thank you very much for the follow. Remember, we will be live in just over an hour for League 2, the final race of the weekend. Do you have an Xbox League? Unfortunately not, my friend. We are exclusive to PlayStation as of right now. Final standings, we've got them feeling a bit better this week. Struggle with that. Fastest lap and a race win for Itachi at 146.6. The only one in the 146s as well. That's pole position, fastest lap and race win hat trick. Let's see if we can get Itachi, Racer and Bazman in. Racer's already in and able to join. Itachi's probably doing his famous show off line. Oh no, he's not, he's in and can also join. So let's see if we get Itachi or Racer Avocado in, hopefully. We'll give him a minute. If no one comes in, we'll leave. Itachi is the Alfa Romeo, Racer the Ferrari, and Bazman the Williams. So this is what we're going to do. Are we getting any of them in? Where are we at? It doesn't seem like anyone wants to. We'll give them a couple more seconds, and then I'm just going to say farewell. Oh, of course, I didn't think he'd leave without saying hello.
Hello.
And there he is. I didn't think you'd go and not show your face after a race win. A hat trick, not just a race win, a hat trick. Pole position, race win, and fastest lap. The Grand Slam.
Oh,
How's
great.
that one, mate?
I'm just grateful right now for surviving Rouge and Radio in the wet a couple of times, to be honest. But getting pole position, the fastest lap, and the race win is always satisfying. Can't lie.
Yeah, the perfect weekend, as you say there. The Grand Slam of Formula One. Again, what I have got to talk about, what I mentioned at the start of the race, you seem to do it in the race, in the qualifying, recently anyway, and Groove then does it in the race. And it seemed, at the start, it had happened again, as you went from first to fifth before the end of the first lap. What happened?
I can explain. At the start, I just misjudged the corner, as I always do. Like, why would I make it easy for myself? Why would I? And then after battling with Groove Ninja, I had to give a place to Luke, who was never ahead of me, and he didn't want to pass me, so the Williams passed me first, and then he passed me, so I was in fifth.
It just fell apart. Racer Ricardo, to be fair, I think caused the chain in the first place by getting such a good start. Speaking of Racer Ricardo, we'll come to him in a minute, but he got such a good start that it forced you wide. I thought you'd held it, and then Codemaster's camera work is as good as the work on everything else to do. In other words, it was shite, and I didn't see where you went until you come back and Racer was there.
No, I just completely misjudged the first corner, like I always do. I think that's my label. I always do that. So I'm just grateful for getting back up at the first in the end.
It was a good fight back in the end, and pushed, to be fair, pretty much all the way by Racer, who left with a couple of laps to go, was only a second or so behind you.
No.
Was you aware of him there, or was you just trying to stay on the track rather than keep him at bay?
I was just focusing on my own driving at that point, because I know him closing up is something else than him trying to overtake me in the wet. So I just knew, just do your laps and you get there in the end.
Yeah. But hat trick, congratulations, mate. Race win, pole position, and a fastest lap. So well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Let's go to. You got out of bed? Did you shit in a bed?
Not this time.
Not this time. So what got you out of bed? Did you have a stonking raging hard on a need to wank, so you got up, or there must have been some? You either pissed the bed, shit the bed, or needed a wank. Nothing else would have got you out of bed.
Probably was all three.
Fair play. That's kind of disgusting when you think about it, actually, but fair play.
Yeah, a bit.
P2, worth getting out of bed for?
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about it. You know what I mean?
It was good. Qualifying was a little tough. Wasn't quick enough during quali, but during the race got a good start. I was just fucking excited that for once I got to get past Itachi and tried to go all the way. And then midway through, I kind of had a talk with Sloth and everyone. I think they were saying that I should probably let my teammate go past, so I let him go past for a bit. But then I think I had the pace to keep the lead, and then I think he spun behind me.
Yeah, I noticed that on the virtual safety car he suddenly was past you. I couldn't understand why.
Yeah, I thought that was the best place to probably give him a chance, for the win. It's stuff, and I could probably hold back Itachi, but then my greed got to me, so I don't know about that. Uh, and then, but then Itachi, yeah, just on pace was just faster, especially when it became damp. I was struggling just slightly, and he was on it, 100%.
Fair play. So, are you going to turn up more? Up until this week, you was below a car that doesn't have a driver in the standings. Now you're above it. Are you going to start turning up now? Yeah.
No, I've been a little busy for the past few Sundays, but now I have time.
Right. So hopefully we'll see you next week, where I can keep voting on you
Hopefully.
because you cost next to nothing, so it's worth it.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so finally I can go and fuck off and lie down. Good night, God bless, take care. We'll see you in an hour for League 2, and I'll see you next week if I'm still alive by then.